Hi, everybody. This is Susie, Liberatore, owner and art director of Visions to Images, helping get your brand on track and be cohesive with my art direction and agency experience. I have Mindy here today from Ohio Title, and she's going to be talking to you guys a little bit about how she got into everything and where she's going and giving you guys some tips. Hi, Mindy. Thanks for coming on.
Hi, thanks for having me.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your backstory. How did you get started in the real estate world?
Well, it started because I was born into a real estate family. So my dad and mom were realtors, and their grandparents, well, my grandparents actually, and my great-grandparents were actually in the business. So it really started many generations ago, and I enjoyed the luxury of learning from a young age and just started working with title companies when my father encouraged me to. I was 15 years old and started working for my dad, and then moved into working for title companies, I want to say in high school, junior year, and then into college, and then just made it a career for 17 and a half years. And so, yeah, that's how I began.
Were you always in the title, or were you kind of doing something before that?
Yeah, I had my license in 1995, real estate license, and worked for a realtor and did some appraisal work also. But most of my time has been spent in the title world. So I also I did manage a brokerage for several years, but most of the time really has been learning just about the overall escrow and title transaction once the property goes into contract.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's exciting. I, for one, don't like the closing and the title and all that, so I'm glad that you do. I definitely need that. It's an important role for sure. So tell me, what are you most excited about? And tell me a little bit about Ohio Title.
Well, it's Ohio Real Title is the name, and we are the largest independently owned title insurance company in the state of Ohio. And I love the company for a lot of reasons, but mostly they are cutting edge in my mind. They do a lot of things that I like in terms of their procedures and making the customer experience very, very good. So it's easy to sell their services. And one thing I'm excited about right now is just some of the automation and some of the things that I see them doing. Little things like when you get an earnest money check at the time when a property goes under contract, you can go right onto our website and deposit that check into our non-interest bearing escrow account. So just little things like that they do. Yeah, it's a great company.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, it's a great company for sure. I have not worked with you guys yet, but I plan to sometime soon, hopefully. And I know it seems like it's just a great company, and I just love how personally you are with the company. So
Thank you.
yeah. So I know you're not technically a business owner, but tell me a little bit, like, if you had to give a tip to somebody in the entrepreneur world, what would it be? Like, it can be anything from, anything that you feel would relate to them.
So a tip for somebody that is buying or selling, well, I mean, when you buy and sell property, it's usually your largest financial asset that you have, unless you're an investor or somebody that's moving a lot of real estate. But normally, I guess the best tip I would give is it is important to know who your title company is, and not all title companies are the same. So I think the tip that I would give is make sure you have a large underwriter, somebody the person that's insuring the property, that they're an established company. Also, that the title company that you're working with, that they're established as well, just from the standpoint of a fraud situation potentially. So you want to know that they have safeguards in place to make sure that does not happen. So I think times have changed now with technology, and so it does matter who you partner with, especially on your typically your largest financial asset.
Yeah,
So that would be
for sure.
a suggestion that I would give, a tip.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you. And I'm going to be putting in the notes in the bio part your information, how they can contact you, and all of that fun stuff. But do you have something specific where they want you to find you?
Well, we have a great website at ohiorealtitle.com, and if you're thinking about buying or selling your home, you can go on there and figure out what you would net out. So that's a great tip also, because a lot of times homeowners don't know, if they listed a certain amount. Typically the realtor will help them with that, but
Yeah.
it is nice if you're thinking about buying or selling.
Okay.
So, yeah, that'd be the best place.
Yeah, I love it. I love how easy that sounds. Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you for coming on. I'm sure everybody can benefit from this, no matter where they are. So thanks for sharing.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to stop.